Hello, everyone. What's up? Welcome back. Court is in session. I am Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. A Brinks truck backed up and dropped off a bag for Sam Darnold in Seattle. The Seattle Seahawks and Sam Darnold agreed to a 3-year deal worth close to $100 million on Monday. That's around $30 million per year. Now, we know he's 27 years old, coming off the best season of his career. He'll be 30 when this deal is up and could do another deal if he has the season that he had a year ago. There's a new era in Seattle, and Sam Darnold is going to be that guy leading a remodeled Seahawks offense as the quarterback. I think, shout out to Sam Darnold. It was really a signature defining moment for him last season in Minnesota, where he obviously had a career rebirth. Dazzling was the one word that could describe this. It's just seeing now if he can follow that up with another eye-catching season where he's putting up the numbers that he put up last season, because this is a different team. We'll see if it works out, but I don't know. I just think you're now get a downgrade in a play caller, weapons, and offensive line. And with that being said, this is a recipe for disaster. So that's my question for Sam Darnold. Like, when you have no offensive line, no receivers other than Jackson Smith, Najigba, when you hold on to the ball too long, how do you manufacture some kind of production? And, good for him to get his money, but I expect Seattle to be a significant downgrade compared to Minnesota for Sam Darnold. Look, when he leaves a situation as good as the one he had in Minnesota, that's not really a good thing for Darnold. It was a near perfect season for him. Darnold was the byproduct of a system designed by Kevin O'Connell, and he flourished in the quarterback-friendly confines of O'Connell's system. And in a quarterback-friendly system, Darnold looked more poised in the pocket and made fewer mistakes. It makes me think, by him going to Seattle, moving to a less talented offense, that having a quarterback like Sam Darnold is not much of an upgrade from Geno. It's a lateral move more than anything. So this entire thing to me is a bit weird, because I personally believe he was better off staying put in Minnesota, but clearly the Vikings didn't want him back. It was nice knowing you. Thank you for everything. And this was kind of expected, because Darnold was filling in for injured rookie J.J. McCarthy, who went down in the preseason. So Darnold was just a bridge to get from St. Paul to Minneapolis. I see what they did with this. They built a bridge to J.J. McCarthy. It was a 1-year plan to go with Darnold, who played exceptionally well. The Vikings won 14 games. I was that guy who jumped on the Darnold bandwagon. USC product, a quarterback I watched religiously when he was the quarterback at USC. So, I was happy for him. But you're not banking on Darnold's success a year ago being repeatable, and you're not re-signing him when you traded up twice in round 1 to select J.J. McCarthy 10th overall and develop him into an elite playmaker at the most important position on the field. The Sam Darnold era in Minnesota was a one-hit wonder. This is a quarterback who I like a lot, but he wasn't returning to Minnesota when everybody was in on him because of how sensational he was last season. This was the best that he had to offer. This was the best he's ever looked in his career. Last season, he turned it up. That's all I'm saying. What I'm assuming now will be a season he will revert back to his old self. We saw Darnold be good for 1 year because he was in the perfect situation with the Vikings. You cannot say he didn't make the most of the moment, but you can't make anybody keep you if they don't want you. So your only other thing is to move on and go to a place where you're going to get paid and be a starter. And Seattle paid him and trust him enough to lead the offense. It was perfect for how everything went for him in Minnesota, thanks to the brilliance of Kevin O'Connell, who Darnold can thank for this contract he got. I was staggered watching him, how he set the tone for the entire offense. It made me appreciate him a bit more as a player. Wow, he's really killing it. I'm like, oh my God, this guy is really capable of leading an offense with the resurgent year he had. Well, now he's going to get killed in Seattle. I don't see him having the kind of year he had in Minnesota, a place that had him looking like an MVP. He goes to this situation now in Seattle, and you just can't tell me he's going to go there and do better. I know Kubiak is now there calling plays, so schematically, it's a similar system that he'll be in. But going from Kevin O'Connell to Mike Macdonald, and that's no shade thrown at Mike Macdonald. I think he's a wonderful coach. It's just such a downgrade for Darnold. And you're going from Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison to Jackson Smith, Najigba, and Jake Bobo. We're not going to see the best version of Sam Darnold next season. But if you perform in this league, and you will see the results, and you will get a bag. And Darnold got his money. I think the move to Seattle makes him significantly worse, though. And I just don't see where he has the year that he nearly had a year ago. I just can't see. I just can't see it. All right, guys. It's a pleasure, as always. Thank you, guys. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Sam Darnold and his new deal and his new team. And, I wanted to share my thoughts about that. And, I just think Sam Darnold has gotten worse by going to Seattle. But, hey, they paid him. Life is good because at the end of the day, he's getting his money. So I'm happy for him. But I just don't see things going well for him in Seattle. It's going to look a lot different for him next season. But guys, we'll chat again very soon. Appreciate you guys for checking out the content as always. If you guys like my content, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, share this video. I put it out there. Share this with your friends, your neighbors, whoever it is. I really appreciate y'all. And you guys, if you guys are watching this on TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. If you guys are watching this on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, SportsJudge85. All right, guys, we'll talk soon. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.